Okay, I think we're live again. Hi guys, it's been a while, but welcome back to Pokemon Blazing Emerald. After God knows how long this took, we are finally back. So for this one, let me know how things sound, because it's been a hot minute since I recorded this ROM last. But either way, let's go over Pokédex entries. That took me too long to get. So, first of all, Bulbasaur. You have to get this through breeding Ivysaur. Either way, Bulbasaur can be seen napping in bright sunlight. There is a seed on its back. By soaking up the sun's rays, the seed progressively grows larger. Ivysaur. To support the bulb, Ivysaur's legs grow sturdy. If it spends more time lying in the sunlight, the bud will soon bloom into a large flower. Venusaur. Venusaur's flower is said to take on vivid colors if it gets plenty of nutrition and sunlight. The flower's aroma soothes the emotions of people. Charmander. The flame that... Get this through breeding Charmeleon. The flame that burns at the tip of its tail is an indication of its emotions. The flame wavers when Charmander is happy, blazes when it's agitated. Charmeleon. Without pity, its sharp claws destroy foes. If it encounters a strong enemy, it becomes agitated. The flame on its tail flares with a bluish-white color. I think I went over... Actually, I don't know if I did go over Trico, but I'll do it again. If I did, oh well. I'm gonna do it again. It makes its nest in a giant tree in the forest and ferociously guards against anything near its territory. It is said to be the protector of the forest trees. Grovyle. Leaves grow out of this Pokemon's body. They help obscure Grovyle from the eyes of its enemies while it is in a thickly overgrown forest. Torchic. If attacked, it strikes back by spitting balls of fire. It forms in its stomach. A Torchic dislikes darkness because it can't see its surroundings. Gabuskin. It lashes out with 10 kicks per second. Its strong fighting instinct compels it to keep up its offensive until the opponent gives up. Mudkip. On land, it can powerfully lift large boulders by planting its 4 feet and heaving. It sleeps by burrowing itself in soil at the water's edge. Marshtomp. Its toughened hind legs enable it to stand upright. Because it weakens if its skin dries out, it replenishes fluids by playing in the mud. Okay, we already got over... Oops. Wrong button. Gotta get used to playing with this. Using a controller for this now. I don't remember if I got Luxray last stream, but if I... But Luxray, when its eyes gleam gold, it can spot hiding prey even those taking shelter behind a wall. Luxray are favorited by hunting companions. Politoed. The curled hair on its head proves its status as a king. It is said that the longer and curlier the hair, the more respect it earns from its peers. Gallade. When trying to protect someone, it extends its elbows as if they were swords and fights savagely. They will protect their trainer no matter the risk. Pretty much the male version of Gardevoir. I believe I've gone over Pelipper. If not, I'll do it now. It skims the top of waves as it flies. When it spots its prey, it uses its large beak to scoop up the victim in water. It protects its eggs in its beak. trying to think of who else I can possibly go over. I think I went over these two. I'll quickly recap. Unlike its relative Venomoth, a Maramoth forgoes flight and it's instead leaving its wings draped around its body for protection. They prefer to live in total solitude. Loose moth are social and friendly. Oftentimes form close bonds with trainers and Pokemon. They are drawn to bright lights and shiny objects. I believe I went over Vigoroth already. I know I went over Fortress already. I believe I got over the Hitmons. I'm sure someone who's seen all my streams will correct me if I did not. I think I went over Alakazam. Yeah, no, it's Alakazam. While it has strong psychic abilities and high intelligence, and Alakazam's muscles are very weak. It uses psychic power to move its body. Ampharos. It gives off so much light that it can be seen even from space. People in the old days used its light to send signals back and forth with others far away. Here's this Pokemon I was meaning to talk about. Drillodon. A Drillodon will serve Kunas from a special bond with the trainers. They are revered among bug collectors for their unwavering ability. A Beedrill is extremely territorial. For safety reasons, no one should ever approach its nest. If angered, they will attack in swarms. We've seen that in the anime plenty of times. Altaria. It hums in a beautiful... I'm not trying to say that. Hums in a beautiful voice. It flies among the white clouds in the blue sky. It launches intensely hot fireballs from its mouth. And Altaria's typing is different in this game. Kingler. It waves its huge oversized claw in the air to communicate with others, but since the claw is so heavy, this Pokemon quickly tires. I believe I went over Crobat already. I believe I went over Golem too. Actually, no I did not. Let's talk about Golem. Actually, yeah, I'll talk about Grappler too. They descend from mosses by tumbling down steep slopes. They are so brutal they smash aside obstructing trees and massive boulders with thunderous strikes. Golem! It is said to live in volcanic craters on mountain peaks. Once a year it sheds its hide and grows larger. The shed hide crumbles to return to the soil. Okay, Lucario. Lucario sense the aura of their trainers and adapt their own to match it. As a result, many Lucario behave much like their owners. Marini, which I think I went over too, but it protects its soft, vicious body with a thick layer of sturdy boulder and debris. Prolonged exposure to dry air causes the skin to harden into brittle spines. Roserade. Each of its hands contain different toxins, but both can jab with near fatal power. It attracts its prey with a sweet aroma before it strikes. Ditto. A Ditto rearranges its cell structure to transform itself. However, if it tries to change based on its memory, it will get the details wrong. Kabuto, Lord Dome. It is a Pokemon that has been regenerated from a fossil. However, in rare cases, living examples have been discovered. Kabuto have not changed for 3 million years. Camerupt. And Numel. A Numel stores boiling magma in the hump on its back. Sorry. It is a hardy Pokemon that can transport a 220-pound load. It has served humans at work since long ago. Camerupt. A Pokemon that lives in the crater of a volcano. Every 10 years, the volcanoes on its back erupt violently. Research is underway for the cause of the eruption. Its superb sense of smell ensures this Pokemon won't forget any scent, no matter what. It uses its sense of smell to detect the emotions of others. I believe I talked about Teddiursa. Ursaring. Ursaring gather food from trees using their lengthy, extendable tongues. Its fearsome claws are actually intended to aid in peeling hard-skinned fruits. Doduo, even while sleeping and eating, one head always remains vigilant for any sign of danger. When threatened, it flees at over 16 miles per hour. Now for the Pokemon I was trying to get. Larvesta. At the base of volcanoes is where they make their homes. They shoot fire from their 5 horns to repel attacking enemies. Only found near one of my favorite towns in the game, Weezing, because I believe I caught coughing on screen. But I'll just say it now. Getting close to a coffin will give you a chance to observe through its thin skin the toxic gases swirling inside. It blows up at the slightest of irritation. By diluting its toxic gases with a special process, the highest grade of perfume can be extracted. To Weezing, gases emitting from garbage are the ultimate feast. I believe I talked about Machoke, but I'll say it now. A belt worn by a Machoke is to keep its overwhelming power under control. Because it is so dangerous, no one has ever removed the belt. Machamp. It is impossible to defend against punches and chops doiled out by its 4 arms. Its fighting spirit flares up when it faces a tough opponent. It might be spouting yellow flames from its mouth. It is in good health. When it is fatigued, black smoke will be mixed with the flames. Magmar. In battle, it blows out intense flames from all over its body to intimidate foes. These fiery bursts create heat waves that ignite grass and trees in the areas. Oh god. Magmortar. Magmortar can unleash absolutely incredible destructive power from its cannon-like arm. Urban legends tell of its ability to blast through steel. Houndour communicate with each other using various cries to corner their prey. This Pokemon's remarkable teamwork is simply unparalleled. In a Houndoom pack, the one with its horns raked sharply back serves as a leadership role. They choose their leader by fighting among themselves. I believe I talked about Skarmory already. Stop hitting Amy. Dynamo. It releases a foul odor to ward off any potential predators. They travel in large clusters, resulting in unbearable smells as they move from place to place. And then one over Porygon 2 already. I don't think there's anything else for me to go over. Tentacruel. I went over these guys already. Actually, yeah, I'll go over Seaking really quick. It punches holes in boulders on stream beds. This is a clever encounter that prevents its eggs from being attacked or washed away by the current. Oh, I get it. And then Pupitar. Yeah, Pupitar creates gas inside its body that ejects under compression to propel itself like a jet. Its body can withstand a collision with solid steel. Dreepy. Dreepy are notorious prankers. They dart around in packs looking for hapless traders to play tricks on. Their dens are littered with stolen valuables. Nurturing to a fault, this Pokemon will feverishly watch over a young Dreepy to keep them out of trouble. It becomes anxious if it has no Dreepy in care, or to care for. Then, I believe I went over Goodbye already, and then Mew. So yeah. First 15 minutes just to go over everything really quick. Other than that, we're ready to move on. So we'll go up here really quick to the quarry. I'm on my bike by accident. Super Repel. I'm already down to one of my last ones. God damn it, because I've been running back and forth constantly. But yeah, if you come in here, you got Broadway here, where basically interacting with this allows you to get some pretty cool stuff out of it. However, one thing I'm going to do, every time we do these, I'm going to have a state saved for these, because these can get messy rather quickly. Because it will tell you how many treasures there are in here, and you want to see if you can get them all out. Like this one here. You want to try to get all the treasures from these that you can, because you can actually get some because in here you can actually get stones. I believe I did fight all the trainers in here preemptively, so we don't have to worry about them. No, I didn't, apparently. Son of a bitch. So yeah, Shiny Larvesta's on my team. Pretty much my team is all max level, because I went out of my way to train everybody preemptively. Oh, hi Hitmonlee. I don't think yeah, I think I'd rather just, bring Jump once out here to fight you. What the hell? I hate that. I'm sorry. Max evasion. Oh, you have limber. Are you shitting me? Fucking bullshit. Yeah, no. Kill him. Really? Well, he's dead. Well, you should die now, Hitmonlee. Yeah, fuck you. No. Already, I have to go back to the... I hate stuff like that. I actually do. Alright, 2 treasures on this wall. You can actually find stones in here. So if you're doing... So, what you likely are doing is with the emulator. Fricking save state. And you don't want to hit stuff like that. Okay, there's one. Okay, so that's what they are. Okay. Load the state. one's there. There we go. Not sure who's here, but let me know how things sound. Well, I now have to rush back to the damn Pokemon Center because that was shit that you can do, I guess. As I also probably forget my way through here because now I'm gonna start running into Pokemon now. Can't even show shit off now, game. You leave me alone, Zubat, because you are still one of the biggest pains in the neck Pokemon ever. Okay, I guess I'm forking out more for repels. Because one thing I'm going to try to do is not have wild encounters every 5 freaking minutes. Me slowly rolling my eyes at that bullshit. Because why would it be anything else, I guess? Why am I going in here? Hold up. Let me put Jump Bluff in the front for now. Alright, in here. So yeah, we made our way from Mauville all the way up here. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll take 15. There's all my money, but I'm gonna need it. I'm hoping things sound okay. That's the one thing I can't say if I know or not. But, I guess for those who are in chat, how you guys been? If OBS is working right, that is. Which I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't, because OBS freaking hates my guts. Why'd that not come back? That's not supposed to come back that soon. I guess one thing I do need to do is clear out all the trainers in here, so... Linoon, I want you in the front because you are one of my fastest Pokemon. So let's clear out these trainers while we're here. I swear if I see that move again, I'm gonna lose my shit. Says that is bull for the evasiveness to be raised all the way up. Next. One thing I'm also going to do is just quickly get this back up, because I have to freaking... Okay, get that back up so we have that database soon, and then get the hell out of here while I'm choked. Then we're here. If I didn't go over the things, I will do so now when the game wants to run. So for Arbor Mines, basically you have Whismur, Zubat, Tynamo, and then you can also find Geodude, Graveler, and Mareanie from Rock Smash. Other than that, nothing too much. Tynamo is really the only thing that's worth your time here, unless you don't have the other two somehow. Malarkey. Oh, you would have. Can we not miss them? Okay, I'm fine. I forgot. Jump Bluff being grass and flying actually kind of helps, but also it is a type with way too many fucking weaknesses. Who said you can go a second times? I swear if you crit me, I swear to God if you crit me. I need to get jump off these mega. Really? So, can paralysis be nice and actually do its thing? Needle arm it. Get the flinch, please. If I had my freaking model for what I'm gonna do instead of face cam on right now, you guys would see my very much unamused expression. Well, he's gonna die in one turn anyway, because... of that. Yeah, you did lose. Do I have revives? I don't even remember if I do have those or not. I don't think I do. Oh, I do. F3. Jump love, I don't mean to let you die, but get back. But, I forget. Some of the moves in this game are fucking disgusting. So that came down. That's a pink Pokeball. 3 treasures are in this wall. Well, let's save state and see what we're working with. Let's start here. Okay, I see the... Okay, well there's 2 of them. Where's the 3rd? It's over here. Where the hell is it? It's right there. Okay. Load. I believe. If I remember correctly, this is a revive, so... I believe that is a revive, is what that is. Yep. So what's this about? Oh, hey, one of my... A really good tea. Okay, maybe Brick Break's like the best thing in the world, but it's actually a decent move for dealing with certain things. Specifically screens. While we're here, let's check this out. 4? Maybe one of them's actually a stone. Because, fun fact, that's actually how I got Gallade. Because Gallade evolves from a male Kirlia with a Dawn Stone. Or... I'm actually trying to remember if it was Dawn or Shiny. Okay, so there's one. Okay, there's a second. Fuck. You can get all 4, I know you can. Okay, well there's that. There's one. There's one of the 2 I didn't have before. Okay, there it is. The other heart's over here. Okay. Yeah, at least I know where everything is now. So, first of all, break this here, because that will reveal the first Heartstone. Get the second one. Oh, the Driftstone is up here. I believe the Heart Scale is right here. Yep, right here. And there we go. Art skill is actually kind of... You actually got to collect... The fact that I can get those early is kind of nice. Oh. Hold up. Whoa! God damn it. One sec, guys. I did not mean to do that. And this is actually the first time I'm doing this on stream. There we go. Good grief. Now. Hello? Control. Okay. Why is my controller not... What the hell? Oh. Okay, that was weird. We're just gonna save now in case, like, something breaks. I literally couldn't move for a second there, and I fucking hate that. Oh, yeah, let's get this guy. I'm glad to see two people are watching at least. Okay, jump left. First of all, leech seed. That way I have some... I believe, I remember that just does fixed damage. Yep, that's just fixed damage, so... Don't care about that. Where was that when I needed it other times? You can die, Tangela. Please. That. Why? Well, bulk up shouldn't be enough to save you, so... Kindly get out of my face, Hoenn Tangela. That's what I think. Oh. That's good to know. Well, we can't do anything there yet. So, I wasn't expecting to see that casually. Okay, there's Hoenn Sand, or not Hoenn Sand, a normal Sand Slash. So we're just gonna one-shot it. Thank you, I was about to say, if that crit does not kick in right then. So all I really need from that's the flinch, really. I believe a Needle Arm should also do you in due to you being a ground type. Yep. And your defense is much lower. I believe I got Titan mode that is 31 and it's not evolved yet, so either way, 3 treasures can be found. Let's see what we got. Okay, there's one. Oh, that's bad. Okay, there's the other. Where's the last one? Is it up here? Ooh, a blue shard. I'm gonna lose it because I didn't save state. That's fine. That's fine. Please. Are you trying? Yes, you are. expert gunter would like to battle with Hitmonchan. I don't expect you to go down in one hit because you're the defensive of the two. I swear if you have Fire Punch, which you probably do. That's even worse! Oh, I was about to say, please don't freeze me. Oh, that's scary. Next up, Hitmonlee. Another Hitmonchan. Actually, yeah. I think Code can take enough of your attack and be fine because he is a tanky boy. Okay. You little shit. Not gonna hurt me that bad though, because he's a tanky boy. Get the hell out of here. What the? Of course you little. Yeah, keep Mach punching. Oh, you little... Okay, really? Crit. Doesn't matter. Get the hell out of here, Hitmonchan. Because I don't find that funny. That's probably the bike, and I can't use that here, which I guess makes sense, because last thing I want to do is be hit by like 20 upwards from a Whismur family. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's a dead end. There's a guy down here. Do I have potions? Because I know I do. I think I do have some like throwaway potions, because I normally don't use potions. Which is like one of the few times I kill, of course. Alright, Soda Pop it is. I jump off, fully heal you. Code has recover, so he can just waste a turn recovering. I'm just gonna Leech Seed you, if you don't mind. You have a move that can hurt me, so... You're not Lucario, so I'm not as concerned. If you had Fire or Ice Punch, I definitely would be concerned, but you don't, thankfully. Alright, who's coming in? That's another freaking Hitmonlee. Oh, Hitmontop! Nice, I didn't even give it the chance to do anything. One of the hardest normal evolutions in the series to get, because of just how ridiculous the Hitmons are when it comes to their evolution. Hitmontop in particular has always been notoriously difficult and annoying for that same reason. Okay, so... I'm just gonna assume now that is apparently. I'm gonna assume that's where the freaking that has something to do with the Reggie quest line. Oh, that's okay. Where the hell did I? Did I come this way? I like how I don't even remember where I came from. No. Whismur, I heard that, and I don't want to deal with you today after. Okay, do we get this one? We did not. 4 items. We're actually gonna make sure to save state this time. Alright, let's see what we got. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, another Heartstone. That looks like a Trap of Truth. Ooh! That's a Firestone, I think. A Revive, and I guess the last one's over here, yes. So, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's a Firestone. We take those. But there's still one more item. Where the hell is it? And I'm also curious, what is it is the better question. Where is this last item? It says there's 4. I know where everything else is, but I don't know where that last damn item is. And I want to know what it is. In fact, I'm sure all of you guys do, so we're gonna... Is this a small item? Because there's no reason for it to be being this difficult to find it. Where? Because I found the stone. So where is this final item at? Game, are we sure there's 4 items in here? Oh, there it is. It was another freaking hard stone. There we go. We take those because Firestones are expensive. Like, just plain simple as that. They're fucking expensive. Alright, we're done here for now, guys. We're gonna finally move on. Ooh, but now that I have a Firestone, I can actually evolve one of my other Pokemon. That's fine. I'm okay with that wearing off, because we can actually finally move on. So to show you guys, I spent a lot of time catching stuff again. So yeah, there's Altaria, there's all the new waters, Kaboot, Lord Helix and Lord Dome. Are you a shiny? Okay, no you're not, you're just purple for some reason. Yeah, see, that's 35, and it's not evolved yet. I don't know why. I'll probably look into it, but... That's basically everything thus far. Though I am going to evolve one of my Pokemon because I have a Firestone for it, finally. And I think the first to get this treatment... I think it will be... Yeah, it'll be crap. Actually, no. I had Ponyta for a little bit longer, so Ponyta gets to evolve first. So we have to have another game. So, free Firestone, I'll take it, because that's not exactly something I can easily come across. Oh, you don't use the Firestone now. Oh no, that's right. You get Rapidash at level 40. What am I talking about? No. I get Rapidash at freaking level 40 by memory. Never mind. I'm thinking of Vulpix. That's what. Okay. There we go. And just to go over it really quick because we just got it. Arcanine. This fleet-footed Pokemon is said to run over 6,200 miles in a single day and night. The fire that blazes wildly within his body is the source of its power. Alright, so yeah, there's Arcanine. I have too many ends because I actually got a shiny one off camera when I was looking for another Pokemon. But yeah, that's that. Now we move on. So Fossil Maniacs, we're good there. Are you a trainer? Okay, nope. I believe this is... What route is this? Is this 114? Because I finally go for the Pokemon here. Yep. Route 114. You can find Swablu, Lombre, Wooper, Seviper, Zangoose, and Tangela with a 2% chance here. If you just fish, you'll get Magikarp and Goldeen. Can't surf yet, so I'm not going to talk about those Pokemon. Thank you. Pretty useful TM, actually. Go this way, Fisherman, because I'm gonna take both of you on, because I want that item. Ponyard and Barba. Oh, hello. Ponyard, you're interesting. If I remember, I don't remember what type you are in this game. I think you might be Stealing Fairy. That works just fine. Please yeah, please one-shot that. Thank you. I don't want to deal with freaking magnitude from that. Or earthquake, for that matter. Just seed it and then go for another rock smash. It's a kill. Critical, so yes, it definitely kills. Lost some of these bug. I lost some things in this game. Energy powder. I don't even remember when I get the good rod. You know, Pokemon Emerald and as well as Ruby and Sapphire are basically are the generation I know the best. But we also know a pretty good handful of Black and White despite not finishing them. Goldeen. Noodlearm. Goodbye. If you guys have nicknames for some of the Pokemon who I'm using who I don't have nicknames for, go ahead and throw them out there. Keep them appropriate, please, is all I ask, even though I kind of say with YouTube it can't, but the fact that YouTube has no reason to freaking move the stream because I freaking put it in the description, like, who should be watching my videos at this point. In terms of age. 16 plus, know what you're doing. Unless you have parents that just don't care if you curse at all. Or if they don't care if they hear cursing, that's fine. Okay, no, fuck it. We'll deal with that later. Let's bring Regal up. I actually kind of want to start using Larvesta before I evolve it. Especially coming from the fact that Larvesta evolves into one of my favorite Pokemon ever. One I unfortunately never got to use in Black and White alongside another favorite. I guess question of the day for anyone who's in the chat who plays Pokemon, or has seen Pokemon, what's your favorite Pokemon? I got a handful of favorites. I hate you, Lombre. The Pokemon that many people say is basically the Mexican stereotype. But yeah, I will gladly stick to ROMs and stuff of games. And I'm also surprised no one's saying anything in the chat, because I'm not, if you are, I can't see anything from the chat itself. Okay, no. Oh my god, really? Okay. Hello. You meet her in, the last town. In the Pokemon Center. Hey, hello, Ted Doll. You are not a traitor. Weeper Berry. Fuck. I already have you and your evolved form, thankfully. One thing I'm not going to do with Pokemon is that I'm not going to repeat catch Pokemon unless it's a branching evolution or unless it's shiny. Other than that, once I got a Pokemon one time, I'm not catching it again. I already got you, and you by memory evolve. I believe it's a water stone that evolves you. Person bears. Yes, please. Thank you. There's always something I'm excited to happen when I do this, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It's gonna make me sad. So we'll put that away. Yep, still not happening. Okay. This is a double battle, so let's see what we got here. Another junior and senior. So let's see. Roselia and Graveler. Well, good thing I brought Larvesta with me. First of all, actually, you might have Sturdy, and if you do, we're just gonna prepare for that now. That should do. Yep. Roselia is gone. Alright. Now I gotta fight it. That might just one shot. Yep. Quad weakness to rock is not fun. Can't say I didn't see that coming, though. Alright. So that sturdy's going, you should be able to beat Cobble. Yep. Let's quickly. Oh, hello. That's like the third time the call came from that pair of trainers specifically. All right, and there we go. Eventually, I will do some Pokemon rematches in due time. Especially if I need money, because that's a good way to do it. But I don't think I'm going to show those on stream unless you guys really want to see that. Okay, we already beat you. You got beaten. I beat both of you. Alright, what are you going to throw at me? Honestly, God, if I were to actually bank myself as like an NPC trainer, I already know I would be I would probably be a hidden boss if anything. Oh. Well, that's only gonna hurt because I'm part grass type, so that's the one benefit of being a grass and flying type is that I don't have to worry about stuff like that. He's gonna go for another thunderclap. With a needle arm, and I was going to grab my Gatorade and my wine glass because I don't drink wine. So there, who are you? I don't know what type. I'm assuming you are Steel type. Like, I'm assuming you didn't change Steel type. I'm assuming you're not a Dark type no more. Well, good. The one time I didn't really intend for that to activate, it actually does. And Larvesta doesn't really use their physical attack, so that's fine. Alright, back to the Pokemon Center. Actually, well, no, not yet. I'll actually do that momentarily because there is a tough battle. There is a bit of a tougher battle coming up. Okay. Is there something out? There's one more trainer. God damn it. Oh, hey, it's Zangoose. I will capture you. First off, Stun Spore, because you are a bitch to capture. That both you and Seviper are. And we're just gonna whittle you down with Leech Seed. And then just start throwing. Alright, time to start throwing the Pokeballs. We will start with... I don't know why I bought 20 Moon Balls, considering there's not even 20 Pokemon that evolve with a Moonstone. Oh, I was about to say, is that actually gonna work? Ow. I'm actually surprised I got the rarer of the two encounters. Because Zangoose is actually the rarer of the two, between it and Seviper. gotcha. Well, that's one of the Pokemon I don't have to come back and capture, because I wasn't even intending to it, but there it is. Zangoose, when it battles, it stands on its hind legs and attacks with its sharply clawed forelegs. Its fur bristles if it encounters any Seviper, as both it and Seviper pretty much have a hatred for each other. Alright, let's see what you got. Hey Mario Freak! How you doing? Oh, hi! Really? This is what I'm dealing with. I don't like you, game. Why am I dealing with a dragon type? That kept my health in half, so... Oh, that's gonna be it. You have liquid ooze. Oh! Well, it doesn't matter, because Jumpluff's game 1 is gonna die, because I didn't know that Gumi had liquid ooze. Oh, thank God it was only one. Carbos. Well, shit. Ooh. Crap. Though, at least... Nope. Okay, I'm running. Oh, wait, that's right. Wait, actually... Science. Please work. Ah! Alright, nope. Alright, goodbye, Jumpluff. Or not, but I'm still running. Rip the first step into the grass, really? It came back! Okay, Wooper, I'm not... No, we're not doing this game. I'm gonna go heal first. I already caught you, Swablu. You are not... I even have your evolution. I'm not... Like, if you were shiny, Swablu, we would... Like, other conversations would be happening, but you are not shiny. I'm waiting for one of those moments where I see where another shiny comes on stream, and if it's another set of shinies, I'm gonna lose it, because the chance of that happening is astronomically low. I still can't believe that actually happened in the first episode on stream. Oh boy. Yeah, Gumi is definitely a Pokemon I was not ready to see. So we got... Okay, this Pokemon apparently just really wants to be captured. Which is fine with me. Because I actually like Wooper. Mainly just because of the funny thing I know Quagsire can do. 1, 2, 3. Stand there! Yes, I don't have to paralyze it. Quick balls are freaking OP, and I love these Pokeballs for it. Easily some of the best Pokeballs ever. Wooper usually live in water, but come onto land, seeking food occasionally. On land, they coat their bodies with a gooey toxic film. No name for you yet, Wooper. So that's another water ground type. I'm really not playing on the repel now because in the next area I believe there is something I wanted to capture. Alright, Rock Smash, let's break this. I swear people don't get their car brakes fixed out here. Hey, okay, a protein. I'm not sure how I'm going to distribute the buffing drinks. I don't know. You know what's even crazier? The fact that Wooper can learn Ice Punch without arms. And someone made an animation once. I was like, when you realize you don't have any fists and you realize you are the fist. Oh, you're one of these trainers. Yeah, I'm switching Pokemon right now. And I seriously need to nickname more Pokemon, but I don't know what nickname I should give to each of my Pokemon. I at least have two already. I at least have two. Because I finally caught the Pokemon I want to use on my team as my fire type. And, of course, it was shiny, too, so... Alright, goodbye, Growlithe. Oh, boy. Fall Order. Here we go again with college. Hello, Pelipper. You are no threat either because I can simply wipe you from existence. Goodbye, toilet bowl, or toilet bowl, because that's the running joke with Pelipper. Yep. You are. And we'll see how this goes. Alright, let's take on both of them. I forget there's already a handful of required trainers too. So far, for the most part, aside from this route, I'm currently caught up on everything possible. Okay, that was. Oh yeah, the fact that Doduo can learn fly without wings is ridiculous. It's like It's like if it was running, that's one thing, because Doduo runs like a beast, but it cannot fly. I will die on that hill. Accelerate. Oh, you're increasing. Okay, that's not an increase. That must be a priority rock type move. Wooper is no threat unless it. Camera. Oh yeah, okay, good thing I brought. Okay, yeah, raise your special defense. Because it's not like jump off. I'm not gonna. No, jump off. Wooper, I'm not gonna attack you with a special attacker. But I will attack this camera up with a special attacker. Because if it goes for eruption while it's full health, it's gonna kill both of my Pokemon. I found that out the hard way how eruption works during my mystery dungeon playthrough. I did on my own time. Which reminds me how scary some Pokemon are with certain moves. Which hopefully this means I should be able to get through Gym 4, and then I'll probably cry during the experience to get to Gym 5 because oh my god. If you guys remember me doing that when I first originally played the game as a Let's Play, I'm sure you guys remember how horrendous that was. And I'm not evolving I'm not even gonna bother evolving my Pokemon this time, my Porygon this time, because I think so far I'm liking my classes. My riding class is probably gonna throw a few hoops at me because of how it can because of how I'm handling things, but that's probably gonna be fine though. I've never been exactly the best with like technical writing, like research and stuff like that, but hey, it's my last English class I have to take, so. And then we'll take on this guy too. But other than that, so far, I feel like it's gonna be just fine this time around. Do I expect to get double A's? Hell no. I'm happy. I'm just happy getting it. I'm happy getting a B or C, honestly. I did not realize I hit Gust by accident. That almost killed it anyway. What the hell? I did half its health. Either way, get the hell out of here, Grappler. Get out the throat. Onyx, like Grappler, you're a double whammy to weaknesses, so you're not a problem. I still can't believe Onyx is as weak as it is with it being such a large Pokemon in Gen 1. It's like, why is that? I'm like, why is it so weak? And the fact that Steelix came afterwards does not make an exception to that. So they're saying we didn't get Steelix until Generation 2. Where are my soda pops? Well, how have things been for you, Mario Freak? I mainly been quiet just because I was preparing for stuff. Alright. Well, I guess while I'm here, Meteor Falls! Pokemon you can find here are Zubat, Wooper, Solrock, and Lunatone. And I actually hope I can capture both of those rather soon. Because Meteor Falls is weird. This place is huge. Ooh, a Sunstone. Do I even have any Pokemon that can actually evolve with that? Let me see. I have one. Well, I have two, actually. As usual with this game, though, the most annoying K Pokemon that is literally everywhere except for 2 generations is Zubat. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, I think I'm as prepared as I'm gonna get for this, because... Yep, here we are. Hello, Archie. Oh, there goes Archie. Yep, fall is definitely one of my favorite. It's definitely one of my favorite times of year. Also, be nice if I stop running into a bunch of wild Pokemon too, or at least Zubat, because that's the one I don't want to run into. You know what? For now, I'm just gonna stick on a Repel, and then I'll come back for this stuff a bit later. I was hoping to see if I can get a Solrock or a Lunatone to spawn, but they have too low of a chance compared to Zubat. Okay, there's a Moonstone, so I can at least level one of the Pokemon. I think the only one I have as of now. With it. Okay, this puzzle. If I remember... I don't remember how... Oh, never mind. Okay. I'm thinking of something else. Route 115! Which I think I actually talked about the Pokemon here, but if not, we'll talk. I'll go ahead and talk about it. Route 115, you got Jigglypuff. The main new Pokemon that are found here are Jigglypuff and Togepi. And I am not trying to get a Togepi on stream that has a 2% chance of encountering it. Absolutely not. I am going to knock out these trainers that are here, though. Because this is just a good way. This is another quick path back to Rustboro. Oh god, I remember that too. That's you're reminding me about that. I almost forgot about that until you brought that up. Probably because I'm so used to hearing Zubat's cry in the game, because literally it is found in almost. You can find Zubat so commonly in almost every game as like a random encounter that's not anything past. That's not anything past Sun and Moon. The only two games where Zubat isn't really found in is the two Black and White games, and then freaking X and Y. I believe you are a trainer. Yep. I don't think I can do anything over here without Surf, but I do know I can do some other things around. Now that I got a Sunstone and a Moonstone, do I even have Oddish? I'm trying to think. I don't even know if I have an Oddish or not. Hello, Tangela. I know a place where I can encounter you, but we're not... I'm not hunting for a 2% rate Pokemon on stream. I refuse to do it. Like, I will shiny hunt on stream. Like, but if it's like for like a rare Pokemon, absolutely not. There's that. And then I need Surf to pretty much do whatever else I want to do over there on the beach. However, I can go this way. Okay, control stick, come on. Okay, another Great Ball, which... always good. Okay, am I gonna get jumped by picking these berries now? Or is that still later in the game when that happens? That seems like it's still later in the game. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get donut, so let's see what happens. The rare Pokemon. Oh, a Psychic type trainer, I'm assuming. Yep. Zangoose and Solosis. Oh, hi there, Solosis. Basically, Solosis you can only encounter in the game if you specifically get jumped by... That better not have been a fire department Trapexel. Oh, God, I already know what you're talking about. Okay, guys, that truck's just turning around. I swear, every other day or not every other day, but like every like 3 or 4 days, I'm always seeing the freaking fire department pull into my damn apartment complex, and I'm always questioning what is happening. Psychic Grass type is actually an interesting type for Pokemon. So I'm actually kind of curious to see how good that Solosis is. I might use it for... Actually, no, I might already have my Grass type Jump Bluff. Spoink. So we don't want that Zangoose so it doesn't get the chance to... Magic? Doesn't that bounce back status effects? I forget what Magic Coat does. I don't think it. I think it specifically bounces back status effects. Hi, Viper. That's exactly what it does. It is status conditions. Problem with you is that you're a poison type, so I think what I'll do is switch Jump Bluff out for Line Noon and then just keep the pressure going with Larvesta, because Larvesta can at least still pressure Spoink. Yeah, give me back my HP, you. And I guess die as well, because that works. Alright, so Viper, you scare me a bit, so what are you gonna do? Poison Tail? You son of a... You know what? You're not superior, so I can't even... So I don't hold that same hatred towards you right now, so Viper. If you were superior, we were gonna have problems. Thank you, Linoon. I think I saw some cherry berries so I can get rid of that damn paralysis. No, I don't. My good sir. I have all the Pokemon I can currently get. Except for, like, the few that are, like, kind of off the main route. I believe I talked to you already. Yep. So yeah, this basically takes you back down to Rustboro, which I actually want to come back down here anyway. First of all, getting rid of this damn paralysis. Hey Mario Freak, did you hear that Doug Bowser will be stepping down? And he will be retiring? Okay, no, don't want to go that way. I already fought the gym leader. Don't need to do that. Come on. Yes. Okay, back through here. Of course, game. Well, this is just Whismer, and nothing ridiculous, and I already caught all this high rogue I need. I don't need no more of those. Alright, so back this way. Now that we finished this route, we can go back up towards the mountain. Oh well, though my bird don't come out of this damn rock. Okay. I don't need another one, thankfully, because I already battled all the trainers up here. So off we go. And we can finally go up this way. I'm not sure how these fights are gonna go. So I'm not sure who I want in the front, honestly. I guess we'll just see how it goes. I believe I can get... Can I get Soda Pop from here? No. Alright. Time to go up the mountain. Up to one of my favorite places in the game, with all the would-be constant ash winds as we fly, as we are now on top of Mount Chimney. Basically, that way is towards our next gym, but we can't. But we gotta finish. We gotta clean up the mess up here first. Also, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you... into the volcano. Yeah, freaking Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, what... Not using Archie and Maxie's redesigns from the... From freaking, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was criminal. I don't care what anyone tells me. Such good redesigns that didn't even get used again. Which is probably one of the reasons why I will do Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Yeah. Yeah, the ROM hack, like, almost all the music in this has changed. Well, almost. I swear, like, the older Pokemon games definitely have more involvement with the box art legends. Which is probably still why Emerald and Platinum are such popular games even to this day. It's honestly sad that we didn't get a third game for both Black and White and Black and White 2, and that we didn't get an official Pokemon Z, which Again, the sister games were where it was at with Pokemon. Even if it was slightly more expensive, I at least would buy it, because at least there, at least I know I'm getting what the price is worth. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm tripping. Yeah, the music was changed. I will admit, I did prefer the old Out Chimney music. And are you? Yes, you are, Courtney. Okay. Fanfy. Level 33. You're still a ground type, though. I have a decently strong water type Pokemon. Do not care much for Intimidate because, well, your Tentacruel is more of a special attacker. At least this Tentacruel is. I believe the normal one, by memory, is more of a physical attacker. And Charmeleon. You actually might last a little bit longer. Or are you gone? Yep, you'll last what? That's insult to injury. And that's probably not even gonna hurt that. Okay, no it will, because the game decided to give you a crit. But this is basically where I just one-shot you. And she's gone. I did not mean to do that. Okay, first of all, might as well just finish what's left of my soda pops. And because I don't know what I'm not sure if Maxie's team was changed much, and if it was, what I'm gonna do is specifically bring you in first. If it's still Mighty Anna, then I'm just gonna deal with that now. Hi, Maxie. Huh, different boss theme. No, still starting with Ursa. Okay, still starting with Ursa Ring. Okay, that's how we're gonna do things. I see. So we're gonna do this, huh? Alright, so his team did change. You know what, he might not even have Mighty Anna anymore, which, that's fine. I'd rather not deal with that. You would, of course you would get the burn. You know what, fuck you, dived. And he survived because of the burn! Of course he would survive because of the goddamn burn. Really? Get rid of him, please. Come on, that's only a 30% chance, and yet it still landed. He actually would not have survived that if it weren't for burn, considering burn weakens physical attackers. Whoa, okay. We're bringing this boy out first, okay. You can only lose half your health. Can you do... Oh, God. Okay. I don't appreciate you having fucking double edge. Get the hell out of here. Alright, what's his last Pokemon? Because I can easily stall it out with Code if I need to. Camerupt. Which, even on level this should, if it doesn't one-shot, should two-shot it at least. Nope. Oh, thank you. Critical hit. Alright. Okay, so just assume he's gonna have a fire team, which means Archie's gonna be mostly water. Though I know Sharpedo's probably gonna be there. Alright. Doesn't matter. Who else will show me again? Alright, later Archie. Give me this damn meteorite. So I can go turn that back to the professor. And I'm actually gonna do that now because this gives me time to go heal because down there is a bunch of trainers, which I'm not dealing with that yet. Because Jacket Pass is actually one of my favorite areas in this game because there's so many ways to go. But it's also one of the areas in the game where it's frustrating to go through because of all the items. And then have to go through here again. So Super Repel. I feel like the game's legends just... I feel like Pokemon games legends aren't as involved anymore. Which feels weird. Oh yeah, no... those upgrades were perfect. Like, it was criminal that Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon did not use those designs. And it was painful. Like, the Hoenn remakes did every Hoenn character justice, honestly. Hell, even their simple sprite, the post-sprite work was actually really good for every Hoenn character in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Whether it's the protagonist and hell, even the gym leaders got a really good update to their redesign. And I believe he's still in Meteor Falls, so if I go back, he should still be there. At least that's how I remember this going. Nah. Meteor Falls doesn't have enough staff. You know, as annoying as Zubat is, the Pokemon in here are not that frustrating to deal with. Well, unless Zubat decides to use Finger Confuse Ray again, which that wouldn't shock me if it does. Even though that's more of a... He's not here. You know what, but I will gladly take seeing a Wild Soul Rock here, though. I will gladly accept that. I believe Lunatone is there. You have Drought. Oh god, now that I think about it, Flannery's probably gonna have a Pokemon with Drought, so I should probably be very wary of that. Fuck. Solrock's not that dangerous unless they buffed its stats, which they might have. Oh, agreed. Meteor Falls definitely has a song that sticks out quite a bit well. Fuck you, game. No, I'm curious. If I have Linoon hit it, it won't die, will it? Because it's a rock type. I should be able to hit it with I should be able to hit it with slash, and it should be. Yeah, I'm glad I switched. You have a bit of everything, I see. Okay. I can't really hit it anymore, so... Are you a heavy Pokemon, Solrock? I don't remember. I would assume you are. I'll take that as a yes that you are. Alright, Solrock. Okay, yeah, decently heavy. So, solar energy is the source of power, is the source of the Pokemon power. On sunny days, groups of Solrock line up facing the sun to absorb its light. No. Okay, game. I believe Blazing Emerald is one of the older ROMs, so I'm not surprised that. So I'm not surprised that this song that's being used here was not used in just some other area that uses Meteor Falls' music. But oh well, this is one of the. This is one of the few things. This game is honestly, aside from the questionable change to music, I still very much like this act though. It definitely takes a unique spin on Emerald. And while definitely not a challenge hack, it's actually still pretty hard. I believe I'm playing on normal, I believe. Or am I actually playing on hard? Oh, let me see. Oh no, I am playing on hard. Yeah. I think even on normal, this is still a slightly more difficult hack. I think I'm only playing on hard just because of cap difficulty being needed. Okay, that's the move to Tutor's house. Where is this house down here? Yep, there he is. You didn't have to give me this TM, but okay. What TM is that? I need to see what TM that is now. Let me see. What TM did I just get? I got 27. Oh! And actually a really good move. I accept, and I approve. And I'm gonna hit the Pokemon Center again. And I guess see what Pokemon I can evolve. So let's see. If I have another Gloom, then I can definitely get Blossom. I don't think I have any other Pokemon that really uses that actually evolves with it. Well, I do have Sunkern, I think. Oh, you should not be here. You should be. Yeah, I think the kid is a bit more fitting. Let's see. Do I have Sunkern? Not at the moment. I do have Skitty, which means I will evolve this now. Mightyena, you need to level up more to get some better movables going. Did I not? I guess I just don't have Oddish yet. Yeah, I don't have any Pokemon that uses Sunstone. That's actually kind of sad, actually. Oh well. Okay, Moonstone, because we have one. We can evolve Skitty. there's still Caddy. And give me 1 second, guys. I need to go make sure the doors open. The front. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm good. I thought I was gonna have to go step out to go open the front door, but nope. Delph Caddy's colors in there look strange. No, I don't remember what number Skitty is in the Pokédex. Oh, there's Delph Caddy. Rather than keeping a permanent lair, it happily seeks comfortable spots and sleeps there. It is nocturnal and becomes active at dusk. So, there we go. There's Delcatty. Let's see. Since we're getting to, I guess now the gym territory, I guess now I'm actually gonna, pick what is going to be my team for it, which is mostly gonna be water and ground based. Oh, you should not be there, Whooper. You should not be there. Put you up here for now. Whooper, because I do try to keep this organized, you should be over here with all of that. And that's it. I swear, if there's one type I still feel like it always gets screwed out of things, it is definitely the freaking, if it's not the normal type, it's definitely the ice type. So, I think I'll... Not yet. Azumarill, you're going with me. At least for now, until we can at least get back to the top of Mount Chimney and whatnot. Question of the day is, do I need to use another one of these yet? Yes, I do. Okay. As we now basically go back around, because this is just a quicker way to do so, just go back around. I'd rather not walk through Fiery Pass again. And then... oh god, when I get both Surf and Waterfall, I am going to be coming back here because there's so much to do. Also know I'm going to be going through hell and back to get a whole bunch of Eevees. Yeah. Since Eevee is a Pokemon that evolves in 9 different ways, so... I actually might try a Shiny Hunt Eevee actually, because I really do like Eevee and all of its evolutions when they're shiny. It does suck that the one that's the hardest to notice is also one of my favorites. At least in this game, I can at least get to see one of my favorite shiny legendaries again, and actually properly see it shiny if I can actually catch it shiny, which I can already see the chance of that being super low. I tried to get one Alpha Sapphire. I reset the game like 30 times, at least 100 times, and one of those 100 times, I think it was try 49 where it was shiny, my DS died, so that was a painful reminder of how sometimes shiny odds can be sometimes. Alright, back up, and I guess going over Pokemon Jagged Pass while I scroll down. Jagged Pass, we got Numel, Spike, Gligar, Maractus, and Machop. So, down we go. Why are you sitting here? there is Mighty Anna. Hello. You don't have Intimidate. You probably have Moxie then. Yeah, that was something I was a bit shocked about too. Alright, goodbye, Mighty Anna. Oh, I guess I should mention some fun things that happened, especially yesterday. I found out I now have to keep, literally a shirt and some tape on my door, because apparently my doorknob is now sucks ass, and if my door closes without that stuff, I actually can't open my room door. So, that's always fun. And again, the freaking maintenance in this complex freaking sucks ass because of how the priority is, I guess. Okay, let's see. Right? Okay, you know what? No, oh, fuck it. Let's knock out all these trainers because I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff. Yep. Oh, hi, Berlo. Please tell me you're not faster. Good, which means you should go down one hit because you're double weak to this. Okay, good. Oh yeah, yikes is right. Oh, hi, Gloom. I still have no idea where to find you in Oddish. Probably later in the game is my guess. But for the love of God, I'm hoping this Lava Ridge egg is actually going to be a Pokemon I do not already have. And what I'm just going to do is switch out to you, because if I try to Thunderclap, it's not going to work. Which it might. Yep. Well, okay, it will work, but this just allows me to... Okay, just don't paralyze me and we'll be cool. Which means this poison jab is gonna do more than hurt. Yeah, that definitely did more than hurt. Alright, there's that battle done. Okay, this is a double trainer. Jagged Path is actually one of my... Jagged Pass is actually probably one of my favorite designed areas in old Pokemon. Breloom and Magnet. Oh, God, okay. Why are you here, Magneton? First of all, get rid of Breloom so that's one less thing you have to worry about. No matter what game Magneton is in, I swear it's one of the more annoying electric types to actually fight against. But that's probably because of the fact it's a steel type. But it's also an electric type with Sonic Boom, so... Get out of here, Magneton. Because of the fact you literally have Sonic Boom, I'd rather not deal with you. And the fact that it learns Tri-Attack is also scary. Huh? What the? Hi, Wally. God damn it. I was not ready for this. Second battle against Wally. Swablu. Yet no. Can Tentacruel take one attack from Swablu? That's the hope. Can you take at least one? Okay, the answer is yes, because all that does by memory is make it so I can't lower stats, which I don't care about doing that most of the time. Swablu is dumb. My cat being a pain in the neck like you know is. Still love the pieces though. Okay, who's next? Roselia, you were a different kind of problem. That should hurt too bad. Okay, good. That doesn't miss, but don't care about that. Fun fact, I think it is. But, well, fun fact, I haven't played Diamond Pro or Platinum. Well, I played a bit of Platinum before my DS died, but I haven't got far enough to always remember the songs from that. Okay, Magneton. Okay. I'm not a physical attacker, and I hate the fact that you're faster. Please let this be enough to one-shot it. Thank God, it does not have Sturdy. Magneton having Sturdy is actually one of the most infuriating things ever. And last should be Curlia, unless it's a Gardevoir now. Okay, yep, still Curlia. You're not weak to this, but you'll still take damage. Okay, or I can OHKO it. I don't remember Curlia's defense as being that bad. Good God. Guess what? This coming from a Pokemon that is not a physical attacker at all. 7. Jeez, Wally. In due time, Wally. Oh, off he goes. And you are a trainer that I probably... Oh my God. Please tell me I have Cherry Berry still. Please tell me I have some Cherry Berries. Thank God. No, I didn't want to read the tag. I want to get rid of this paralysis so I can actually deal with this guy so I don't have to deal with him later. So it's... Oh. You're not a trainer. Okay. Perfect. Finally in Lava Ridge. Alright, what's this shop got? Ooh, this is good for fast Pokemon. There's actually a handful of them that I should... There's a handful of Pokemon that I know are pretty fast, so I'll buy 20 of those. And then... I'm gonna need to buy a few of these. And then I'm gonna need some more Super Repels too. Like, there's... Okay. Herb shop. Ooh, I cannot learn Mimic. I don't have a decent enough Pokemon to learn Mimic. If I remember correctly, I believe you're the one who gives an egg. So what I'm going to do is place a Pokemon here for now, and then grab one of the eggs, because they're basically... Okay, Jumpluff, you're not going to be helpful at all in this gym. I'm not going to be ballsy like I was in Alpha Sapphire and bring a Grass-type Pokemon into the gym. Hey, Tyler. I wasn't expecting you to wasn't expecting you to come home from work early either. So, welcome. I'm gonna keep forward on what. Linoon, as good as you are, I think I'd rather have a few more water types. Let's see. Ooh, Polytoad, you are going to carry because. Gyarados, what moves do you have? You need more moves. And I don't have any good water type moves to give you. Marstock. Fair. You know what, Marstock? You've always been at these Pokemon, so you're coming with me too. And for now, Code, you're gonna go in here for now. Just so I can get the egg. And eventually I will hatch that off stream. Because I actually want you to run for the Jimbo, because you're my bulkiest Pokemon by far. And then Trapinch. Probably Trapinch, because Trapinch lives in... I gladly will. So this egg can be one of, I think it's 5 or 6 Pokemon. So you can get Sunkern, Horsey, Swinub, Phanpy, Azuriel, Tyra, Igglybuff, Togepi, Elekid, and Magby. There's a few of those I don't want because I already caught them. Okay then. Alright. For now, don't know what you are, but you're gonna chill in here. Larvesta, you are not gonna be much of help here. Mainly because, even as a fire type yourself, you are very frail. You know what? Just for the hell of it, come here, goodbye. Just in case things get ugly, you're coming with me too. Alrighty. Gym 4. I forgot to... Out of all things I forgot to do, I forgot to heal up at the Pokemon. I actually forgot to heal up at the Pokemon Center. Great start, mate. Great start. Flannery already is one of the harder gym leaders. Was already one of the hardest gym leaders in Hoenn. Now, I'm not sure how much more difficult she's going to be here. Yep, my starter too. The sad part is that was not even Porygon's fault. That was Pikachu who did that. So, unironically, I didn't even need to teach Polytoad Rain Dance because it actually just has the move in its move. It naturally has Drizzle, so I could just swap it out at any time. Yep, thought so. Just gonna go around these and get all these trainers out of the way. There's one thing I'm definitely going to try to do is try to shut down all freaking strategies involving the sun with this, because if I can just weaken fire types, that's going to be a start. Okay. I don't remember this. Okay. What's this top one do then? Oh, probably 2 trainers? Yep. Vesta and... Oh. Well, that complicates things a little bit because of how Kecleon works. Fuck you and your Shabo, Kecleon. It's also funny because I know I can, if I really wanted to, I can always do a Perish Trap thing, but I don't have a Pokemon Shadow Tag or Arena Trap. No, Politoed, you switch out, because if I can manipulate Kecleon's typing, this actually will work in my advantage. Faint attack, an attack that doesn't miss. So we're just gonna casually turn it water type. Never mind, it can die. Kecleon's one of those Pokemon you need to, like, if it doesn't die in one hit, be prepared with extra type, with moves of other types, just so you can always hit it for super effective damage. Why are you a gym trainer if you're coming here to not get stressed out? That is a terrible idea. I'm definitely going to heal up again at the Pokemon Center before I actually fight Flannery, because I don't... If this actually goes well, I'll be happy, because this will be the first gym that actually does. Because even Watson was a bit of a hell on earth fight. Alright, up we go. Or down we go. Thought so. I already know I'm going to be using so much money for this, so you know what? I'm okay with not going through 2 gyms, because now that I think about it, there really isn't much. But the reason why Gym 5 is also considered one of the toughest gyms in the game is just because of when you do it. Gym 4 and 5 are basically, I consider them probably the 2 hardest ones in the game in Emerald, because even in Ruby and Sapphire they're actually quite tough. So, because in Ruby and Sapphire, Flannery, Flannery's not too bad, but she's still a pretty. She also can be pretty difficult if you're not prepared. And then also in Emerald, good God, you know, in Emerald, you knew Game Freak knew what they were doing when they made when they made Flannery's ace a female. Rand continues to fall, and the parish felt it too. We'll see how good this will do. I know when Code evolves again, that's just going to be one of the best moves I got. What? Okay, that actually hurt. Don't hit yourself, please. And okay, well he's dead. Oh, I missed. Well, Riolu's dead from the Parish shout for Parish song. Goodbye. I believe max level is 40 from this gym. This is a trainer, isn't it? No. Okay, well that's not a trainer. Are you a trainer? No. God damn it. Okay. At least this gym puzzle is much more manageable than freaking Sabrina's gym puzzle in the first generation. Good God, that was probably one of the gym puzzles I hated the most. I swear, they need to make a special attack version of Intimidate, because physical attackers 90% of the time are the ones that get screwed the most in Pokemon. Especially if, God forbid, it's a physical fire or an electric type. There aren't good enough moves for them. Even ice types have better physical coverage than they do, and the sad part is, ice types suck. They just suck. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like ice types fucking suck. They're great offensively, but defensively they are ass. Okay, this gives me time to go heal really quick. Actually, no, because I think there might be a few more trainers. If there is, I want to deal with that quickly before we take on Flannery. Go up, go down, go up again. This gym is one I straight up don't understand how it works. Okay, we go up. There are you two trainers. No. Do I go down this way? Mistake number one. I would ask, how do you know this stuff? But then again, I kind of learned not to ask when it comes to you. Then this is the one that takes me up to Flannery, yeah? Okay, yes it is. Okay, dealt with all the trainers. That means I can go. That means I can go. That means I can go heal at the Pokemon Center and pretty much be as ready as I can be for some of these fights. Please let this gym battle actually go well. Because I already know, if this one at least goes well, I won't care how much Norman is going to piss me off, because why? Was that team freaking necessary? Okay, up, down, up, this way, And then this takes me up to Flannery herself. Okay. Alright. Save state. Alright, Flannery, let's do this. Oh, Flannery. Your character is one of the reasons why you're one of my favorite gym leaders. Alright, Flannery. Alright. First off, no sun nonsense from you, Flannery. I am not dealing with that. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of your Pokemon have grass types, which is why I brought Politoed specifically to keep bringing the rain. Okay, Camerupt. Is this your? Okay, it's 37. So is this your ace? Because if so, I'm gonna be a little cheeky about it. And perish on it. Yeah, I know you got 2 monitors. Eventually, in due time, I will too. But as of where I'm living in this complex, that's still a fuck no to that right now. I'm gonna bring out Goodbye because Camerupt can't really do much to Goodbye it. It woke up. It's a female. God. So this must have replaced Torkoal. Damn it. I believe Goodbye has rough skin. Yep. And doesn't matter because it's dead. That move doesn't work on other players unless you also can trap them, which Rapidash. Are you fed? I predicted it. That was actually smart on my part. Nope. Fuck that. Eat this dick. Okay. Okay, if those aren't... Oh, you... Okay, well, I'm switching you out anyway. What is your final Pokemon, Flannery? Because those aren't your aces. Is this your ace? Yes, it is. Politoed, you get back out here and bring the rain back, please. Good thing I did that. Because that just made that so much weaker. Because by memory, this Skarmory is a physical attacker. Oh, that's still gonna hurt, though. Not really. Okay. A battle that actually went more so in my favor this time around. You. Don't you flinch me. Don't you do it. Thank you. Hallelujah. A gym battle that actually went well in the first go. Without any crazy bullshit happening near the end. Easily one of my favorite, still one of my favorite gym leaders. branch number 4, and put it up to level 50. And now I can use strength outside of battle, thank God. So that means there's a lot of things I can do now. Overheat. Easily one of the best fire type moves. Hi, man. Do not make me battle you, please. Okay, good. But now, I can finally talk about the rest of Route 111, finally. Yep, Gym 5 is next. And the scary part is, I'm gonna have to train off screen because the first thing we are doing in the next stream is going straight for Norman because, oh boy, Gym 5. I remember how much hell I went through even with my Pokemon at level 50 for that. Actually, first things first. First of all, change my team back because I don't need all these waters now. Which means, by this point, most of my Pokemon actually will be fully evolved now at level 50, unless they need stones and stuff like that. I didn't even have to use Marshtomp. Marshtomp was basically my last resort if things got really ugly, which luckily they didn't. Because Marshtomp is stupidly good. Literally, this is just facts when it comes to Hoenn. Swampert is literally just the best starter in this region. It's not even close. No other starter is anywhere near as good. First of all, where is Larvesta? You need to come with me because you are going to be the one that's going to be helping me hatch that damn egg. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure what's gonna be my final team by the end of this. Ooh, actually, do I have a Pokemon that has strength? That's something I need to check, because if I have a Pokemon that already has strength, that would actually be kind of nice. No. I have that Caterpie for a different reason. Gardevoir, Glade. I might not. Oh yeah, shiny Bulbasaur. Hatch that. I don't think I do, so you know what? Fine. I don't think HM moves were that bad in this game because they've been changed a bit. Wait, how much power does this have? 90. Okay, you know what? Yeah, this is fine. So, Rhydon can learn strength. As much as I don't like losing the crit ratio, I would rather have the ability to make things flinch. Alright, onwards to the areas in the game where strength is useful. Now we have this. First of all, Super Repel. Oh, first of all, give me that. And Nugget. Alright, Desert Region. We can finally talk about this place, because we can actually go here now. Where is it? Alright, finally, Route 111. Sandshrew, Trapinch, Cacnea, Gligar, Cubone, and Pinsir can all be found on this route. gonna try not to run into these guys, and I think I will just handle these off screen. But I am going here specifically, though. Mirage Tower. There's only track and Sandshrew here, so you do not. So there's nothing interesting going on here. However, Mirage Tower has a specific reason to be here. But I'm also gonna make sure there's no items in here because I do remember. I can't remember which one it was, but I found some items in here sometimes, and I'd rather not miss any of them. But Mirage Tower. Oh, fuck! It's one of these. It's one of these. Damn it. I forgot about that. This is... No. Put that back on. Mirage Tower is one of these freaking puzzles. Bike puzzles. However, at least this one's worth it because this one actually... I hit down. This one comes with a fossil at the end. This is always the tough part with these damn puzzles, is getting it to do a thing. Yay, so this is how the rest of the stream's gonna go. There we go. There we go. Thank you. I believe if I fuck with... Yep, there's one right here, too. Wait, what's the point of this one? Not science. What's this about? Save state. So those are just... Oh. No! Not changing ROMs right now. So those are just traps of truth. Whatever. Okay, anyone who's in chat, left or right? I got the claw fossil on the right, and then the root fossil on the left. So here's my question: left or right, guys? Yeah, I hear you, Sandshrew. I hear you. MSC, okay, so far 2 right. So anyone else gonna say anything? Okay, nope. Alright. Claw fossil it is. So, got the claw fossil. And now the tower gets upset because I took the fossils. That collapses. I'm out there. There goes the tower. And there goes the other fossil. Which I can fight it later in the game. Yeah, no. We'll take care of this place. I will take care of this place later on, off camera. I believe there is one other thing I can do now that I have Rock Smash and Strength now. With these 2 TMs under my belt, before we ended things off, I believe if we go all the way, if we go back to Burning Grotto, I believe there is a thing I can do now there. Which is back down this way. So we now have strength. Oh yeah, right. Yes, I already caught all the Pokemon in here. I know. I know, Tyler. So Burning Grotto. Now that I can actually kind of fully go over this place, because I only went over... There's only a few things I went over before. Because Burning Grotto has another secret. Specifically, there's a legend. There's a legendary here. And one may ask, what legendary is here? Well, we'll see. Geodude, shut up. A really long staircase. Wait, that's a Pokeball. Do I just... Okay, now, Luster Ball. So pick that up. But then we come back here. Shimmering Summit. Look who it is. Once again, save your game. Which in my case, this means a save state. Legendary number 2, Entei. By the way, these aren't shiny locks, so for people who want to just restart until you get the shiny, you can get it. Level 40. And of course, because of where we are, it's going to be constant sunlight. Oh god. Good grief, Entei, good. And, okay, Jump Left is gone, but... If I remember this correctly, this is the Gen 4 Legendary theme. So I'm surprised the Beasts just didn't have their theme in this game. I don't think I can switch Jump Left out. Yeah, no I can't. And I think he's faster, isn't he? Okay, no. Oh, this is what we're doing. Okay. Yeah. This shouldn't kill him. At least I hope it won't. Okay, well he's slower, that's good. By the way, even if you do override the rain, the sun will come back once the rain's effect is gone. So we're just gonna lower his defense a bit. That's gonna hurt because of the sun, but don't you burn. You fucker. But I'm at least glad I got the paralysis with Jump Bluff, though. Because that basically means he will be easier to catch. Oh my god. You got Blaze Kick too? Okay. That was 3 moves. What else do you have? I swear to God you have Roar. I swear to God, if you have Roar, you better not, Entei. I think here's where I start chucking Pokeballs, though. Okay, goodbye, Tentacruel. And I'm just gonna send my most defensive Pokemon out, too. Try to wall this as long as possible. Because I'm sure if Code hits him with anything, he will die. So now we start chucking balls. That makes me... Oh god, that's what that does. Okay, so... What happened in Great? Okay, yeah, I do. I don't have Ultra Balls yet, so it's gonna be mostly Great Balls again. Oh god, this is how... I can already see this is how this is gonna go. Fuck you and your critical, Entei! I actually might have to come back and do this later, actually. And what I might actually have to do is level up off camera and then just fight him. Wait. Ah! Okay, yeah, rub it in, game. Go ahead and rub it in. Well, Vesta definitely is not going to be able to take a hit from Entei. So what I will do... I know I got some revives in here. I know I do. I know I do. There they are. Rat Tentacruel. Revive code. I'm gonna need that Paralysis just to proc a bit more often. That's what I'm gonna need that to do. Fuck you with the critical hits game. These criticals are getting unnecessary now. Alright, another great ball. Yo! I don't have access to timer balls yet. If I did, this would actually be a bit easier. Fuck you. I swear if this ends up like one time when I was playing Leaf Green, if Entei starts acting like fucking Moltres did, I'm actually gonna get kind of pissed. Fuck. Screw you. I was about to say, if that crits, I swear to God. Don't you crit me. I should heal, but I need to continue doing freaking... Come on. Fuck you, game. Get in this damn ball, Entei. There we go! Okay, I didn't have to come back later. Alright. Entei. Entei embodies the passion of magma. It is thought to have been born in the eruption of a volcano. It blasts fire that consumes all that it touches. Don't have a name for you yet, but You're going with Mew in that part of the PC. Now I'm gonna save my game because I'm not sure if what I think's gonna happen is gonna happen. I'm hoping not. But we're gonna see. Okay, nope. With Entei gone, the sun is gone. But I will say, you're gonna want to come back here later. Like, I will just straight up say this now. You will want to come back here. However, it will take some time, actually. Because you need a specific item to actually... You need a specific item before you come back there. So, just remember this place and don't forget about it. Yes, put it back on, please. And then I actually need to go back to Fiery Path, which means I need to actually go... I forgot to do this first, which... If not, yeah, I'll do this really quick. But don't push the boulder again. We don't need to push it a second time. I did not mean to go in there. Because before in Fiery Path, or Fiery Pass, whatever it's called, there was an area where you needed strength. But before I even consider going anywhere near there, I'm gonna go heal really quick because that could have gone worse, but that also could have gone significantly better. Fortunately, I don't have I know sleep is the best effect for capturing wild Pokemon, but honestly, paralysis has always been one of the most reliable. I know I have Dream Balls now, so luckily it actually makes it so catching a sleeping Pokemon is so much easier. But usually when it comes to legendaries, usually paralysis tends to be your best friend. Ooh! Jigglypuff, okay. That means I don't have to... That just means I do not have to breed Jigglypuff. Awesome. If I remember this correctly, Igglybuff is a happiest evolution, so I'm going to keep it with me and give it the Soup Bell, because it is a happiness evolution to get... It is a happiness... God damn it. It is a happiness evolution to get to evolve it into Jigglypuff, and that just means that's one less Pokemon I have to worry about capturing. So yay! Alright. Yes. Okay, break this. Then we go in here. Yeah, Fiery Path, okay. Then we push this boulder out of the way. Strength puzzles, which makes me glad I very much enjoyed this generation, because if I didn't, these puzzles would be hell and back to do. First of all, Toxic. Easily one of the best TMs in the game. Yes, because I don't feel like dealing with any of the web Pokemon here. And then down here, we have a Firestone. Oh. Now the rocks move back to their original place. But luckily this is how I push things around. But yeah, that's basically all the strength areas in the game. And I will handle all the trails in the desert route and then show off the area once that's done. Like later, like off camera. But for the most part, that will actually be all for this stream, as I'm not gonna jump straight into the 5th gym. And there is something else I could... Actually, no, I can't do this yet until after I beat Gym 5. But yeah. for now, this is basically the end of the stream. Next, I guess whenever I get around to doing this again, once I capture everything, we'll be I guess I'll be showing around the desert route and then finishing off, and then jumping straight into Gem 5. And I will say this now, there is something you can do once you get Surf. However, I don't recommend you do this until after you beat Gym 6 first. And you'll understand why when that comes around. But either way, this will be the end of this. Tomorrow, I'll be doing more of the Great Alliance, and then seeing where that goes from there. But also, I might do Borderlands instead, but actually no I won't, because my buddy Tyler there has work tomorrow, so that's not. So Borderlands is still on pause for now until he has a free weekend day for us to do that. Either way, that'll be the end of this stream. Thank you guys for joining me, and tomorrow, I guess, be ready for some more Classic Mario World 2: The Great Alliance. Or no, I'm doing Classic Mario World 3. What am I saying? I already finished the Great Alliance. Actually, good grief, I can't. And that is not the right thing. Good grief, can't remember what the last thing I did was because it's been so long. Either way, have a good night, guys, and stay safe out there. I cannot remember what the hell I'm doing.